and welcome to Smart Studio! Sa lesson na to, you will learn how to write and read the 10 basic vowels ng Korean writing system. Also, you will be able to read and write some words na merong syllable na puro vowel sounds lang. Okay, so let's get going. Pero just a quick history or backgrounder sa Korean writing system. Si King Sejong, ang naghari sa Korea noong 1397 hanggang 1450, ang nag-commission ng pag-invent ng Korean writing system noong taong 1443. Nung inimbento niya yung writing system, it was named Hunminjeong, na sa English ay Correct Sounds to Educate People. Ang objective ni King Sejong was maging accessible ang writing system sa Korean people, yung mga pinaghaharian niya. And hindi lang yung mga mayayaman, yung mga elite na tao, yung matataas sa estado sa buhay ang makapagsulat. Dahil dati ang ginagamit nila is a complex Chinese system of writing or complex system of Chinese characters to represent the Korean speech. Pero may mga pagkakaiba ang Chinese at ang Korean languages, and Chinese characters could not adequately denote Korean speech. Kaya, kumbaga, hindi sapat yung hindi sapat yung Chinese characters para ma-represent yung Korean speech. Kaya, nag-imbento si King Sejong ng tinatawag na Hunminjeong na writing system noon, or in English, Correct Sounds to Educate People. At sa pamamagitan nun, pati yung common people, mga commoners, ay meron ng time para mag-aral ng pagsusulat. Kasi mas simple na. Mas pinasimple yung system of writing. Hindi na lang yung mga elite people ang nakakapagsulat nun through the Korean writing system na inimbento ni King Sejong. So, naging mas accessible sa common na tao, sa mga commoners, ang pagsusulat. Okay? So, noon, merong 28 characters yung in-invent ni King Sejong na writing system na Korean characters. Pero as time went by, at a point, ay nabawasan na yon. So, hindi na nagamit yung ibang characters. And ngayon, meron ng 14 consonants and 10 basic vowels yung kasalukuyang writing system ng Koreans. So, dati ay binubuo ng dot, at vertical and horizontal stroke. So, let me draw for you yung sasabihin ko. So, dati, ang gamit ay dot, okay, dot, or isang horizontal stroke, and isang horizontal stroke, at isang vertical stroke, ang composition ng Korean characters na inimbento ni King Sejong. So, sa Chinese metaphysics, they represent the three elements ng universe sa kanilang paniniwala sa Chinese metaphysics. So, yung dot ay nagre-represent ng round heaven. So, para siyang yung sun. Round heaven. So, bilog or dot. Yan. And then the horizontal stroke, di ba dati ang pangsulat nila ay brush. So, let's call it stroke. So, yung horizontal stroke, ang tawag ay, ang nire-represent nun ay land or earth. And then the vertical stroke, ang nire-represent naman niya ay standing man, nakatayong man. So, yun yung mga basic compositions ng isang Korean character. And pag pinaghalo-halo mo, they were able to form yung Korean characters. And as time went by, naging stroke na yung dati ay dot. So, instead na dot, kung magbabasa tayo ng modern Korean literature, wala na tayong makikitang dot, kundi stroke na lang ang ginagamit nila, okay? So, eto na, magsusulat na tayo ng 10 basic Korean vowels. So, let's start first sa first derived letter. So, ito yung ang tawag ng ibang books ay first derived letters. So, ano-ano ba yung mga ito? So, umpisahan natin sa A. Okay? So, sa Filipino language, ang vowels natin A, E, I, O, U. Pero sa kanila, 10 basic vowels. Okay, so start tayo sa A. Okay, so ganito ang pagsusulat ng A. Okay, as simple as that. Dalawang strokes. Isang vertical stroke at isang stroke papunta sa right. So, hindi na natin gagamitin yung dot. Supposedly, dot yan kung dating writing system. Pero ngayon, modern writing system would be a short stroke. So, hindi siya kasing haba dapat nung vertical natin na line. So, like this, again. Okay, so mahaba yung vertical stroke and then a shorter stroke to the right ng vertical. Okay? So, ganyan siya. Let's repeat para madaling matuto. Ganon siya. 1 and 2 strokes. Okay, so that would be A. So, ano ba yung sound nito? Ang sound nito is yung sarange, yung A na syllable. Sarange or sa opa. A. Opa. So, kung susulatin natin yon, meron ka makikita ng gantong character dun sa word na sarange or sa opa. A. Okay? So, again, this is A. So, i-collect nyo lang yung sa paper nyo. Of course, I would want you to join me in writing. So, perhaps you have a piece of paper or a whiteboard also. So, sabay-sabay tayo magsulat nito. Next is O. Okay. As you can see, kabaligtaran siya ni A. So, yung vertical line, yung shorter stroke, ay dito natin nilagay sa to the left niya. Right? So, ano naman po ang sound nito? O. O. So, if you watch Korean novellas, sometimes ginagamit nila ito to say yes, bukod sa ne. O. O. Sa atin, oo. Right? Sa Filipino, oo. Sa kanila, o. O. So, yun. Kung i-spell mo yung expression na yun, that ay mayroon ka makikita ng ganitong character. So, let's repeat how to write O. So, shorter stroke first, and then yung vertical. Okay? And again, as easy as that. Dalawang strokes. Okay. And then we have the next first derived letter or vowel is O. O. So, yung first syllable sa word na opa. Opa. O. O. So, how to write that? Ayan siya. So, it's like a vertical T, if you may, pero hindi siya kasing yung etong vertical ay hindi kasing haba as you would write a letter T sa language natin. Okay? So, let's repeat how to write O. Okay. Ayan siya. O. Alright. That's O. And another one. Ito yung babaligtarin natin. Baligtarin natin si O would be wait, gagandahan ko para sa inyo. U. Okay? U. Ito yung syllable sa word ng milk. U. U. Yung unang syllable. U. 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 Double O sound. U. As in food. Right? U. Okay. Next one is sobrang dali lang. Madali siyang isulat pero madali lang din bigkasin. Pero although yung iba kasi nahihirapan. Pero ito lang siya. Okay, that's it. Ang Korean character na to, ang sound ay U. U. If you may, parang ito yung sound na ipoproduce mo when you see something disgusting. U. U. Or pag you're lifting something heavy. Right? So, pero not that facial expression though. Just smile and say, So, ito lang siya. Isang stroke na horizontal. Okay? And the next one is, kasing dali lang ng it's just this. Vertical naman. Isang stroke lang. Vertical. Double E sound. E. Smile and say E, as in still. E. And if you would notice, si tsaka si E, pareha sila ng mouth formation. Ang pagkakaiba lang ay kung saan nagpo-produce ng sound. So, si would be farther back sa throat, and if you will put your fingers sa throat nyo, nandun yung vibration sa throat, here, whereas si E ay more forward siya. Pero yung mouth formation or yung, kumbaga yung lips nyo wouldn't really move a lot. So, E, E. Okay, let's repeat the first 5 characters. 5 nga ba? 6 characters. Okay? So, let's repeat. The key here is repetition. Repeat. So, the first is A. So, i-collect na natin sa ating writing materials ang ating first 6 na letters. A. And then you can also compare. O. O. U. E. Okay? A, O, U, E. If you would notice, parang madaling sa pagbigkas, I think this would help you. If you will notice kung bibigkasin mo si A, O, ay paliit ng paliit ang mouth opening. So, if you face the mirror and say A, O, U, paliit siya ng paliit. So, that would help you remember the sounds also. A, O, U, E. Right? So, maybe you want to face the mirror right now and repeat the sounds as you write them. And perhaps by this time na inulit-ulit natin yung pagsusulat, you notice na yung strokes natin, top to bottom, left to right. Top to bottom, left to right, mula sa taas pababa, like what we did with this one. Top to bottom, left to right. Top to bottom, left to right. Okay? So remember that, top to bottom, left to right. Mula taas, pababa, kaliwa, pakanan. Kaliwa, pakanan. So it cannot be the other way around na bottom to top. Although pareha sila ng kalalabasan, pero hindi yun ang sequence na strokes. So sa Korean writing system, may sequence of strokes. Not just the vowels, pati sa consonants as we go along, as we go on with our lessons. So, merong strokes. Remember, top to bottom, left to right. Okay? And, hindi pwedeng bottom to top, as I've said earlier. Hindi pwedeng bottom to top or right to left. Kasi, kung gusto nyo maging maganda yung penmanship ninyo, this will really help you. Sundin natin yung proper way of writing the strokes, kung alin ang dapat mauna. So, again, diba? Top to bottom, left to right. Meron akong student noon na nag-aral ng Korean language with me. Kahit itinuro ko na yung top to bottom, left to right, and then she said, pwede naman i-shortcut this way. Ang nangyari, mas pangit yung penmanship niya kasi hindi niya sinunod yung stroke. na yung proper sequence ng strokes. So, sabi ko, we should follow the proper sequence of strokes because yun siya, yun yung writing system nga, di ba? And that would also do if you would want your penmanship na maganda. Okay? Moving on to the second derived letters. Okay, burahin ko lang yung mga doble-doble. Pero we'll also use these. Okay, sila rin yon. So, ito yung mga first derived letters natin. And then, moving on to the second derived letters, sila rin yon pero meron tayong dodoblehin. Alin yung dodoblehin natin? Dodoblehin natin yung mga katabi ni vertical tsaka horizontal. Okay, so sa pagsusulat, dodoblehin natin yung nasa left or right ni vertical stroke or nasa taas at nasa ibaba ni horizontal stroke. And then, pagbibigkasin natin ay mayroon tayong idadagdag na Y sound, Y. Okay? Meron tayong idadagdag na Y or Y sound sa umpisa. So, how do we do that? Okay, ganito lang siya. So, ito yung, wag niyong kalilimutan, sina first derived characters. Okay, so, pag pupunta tayo sa second derived letters, dodoblihin nga natin yung nasa right or left ni vertical. So, iyan siya. Wait. Ayan, lumampas. Iyan siya. So, how do we say that? Kung kanina si A, yung single lang yung stroke to the right ni vertical, A, di ba sabi natin dadagdag tayo ng Y, ng Y sound, so magiging siyang ya. So, A, ya. A, ya. Ang pagkakaiba nila sa characters, dinoble natin yung stroke, yung shorter stroke to the right. And then, sa pagbigkas naman, the difference would be, pag may dinoble ka, remember, Y sound ang dinagdag natin. Okay? So, perhaps, alam niyo na kung paano sulatin yung susunod na letters. Kung si O ay ganito, doblehin natin. What's the sound? Kung dadagdagan natin ng Y sound. So, O, yo. O, yo. O, yo. So, A, ya, O, yo. Moving on, kay O, dodoblehin natin yung nasa taas ni vertical stroke. Okay, mas maganda yan kung ganito. Okay. Ganda natin konti. Ayan. So, yo, yo. Saranghe, yo. Okay, yan yung vowel sa dulo na naririnig natin na yo. Sarangheyo, annyeonghaseyo, miyaneyo, gomawoyo. So, yan yung vowel letter sa dulo na syllable ng mga expressions na lagi natin naririnig na may yo sa dulo. Ito siya. Okay, so, O, yo. Wait, lagay natin si O dito para hindi siya left out. Okay, so, A, ya, O, yo, O, yo. Don't forget, paliit ng paliit yung mouth opening natin. A, ya, O, yo, O, yo. And then the next one, si U. Doblehin natin yung nasa ilalim ni horizontal stroke. Magiging, what do you think? Kung dadagdagan natin ng Y sound, right, it's you. You. Ikaw, you. It's you. You. Okay, you. So, U, you. Actually, U, you is the word for milk. Okay. A, ya, O, yo, O, yo, U, you. And that's it. You have your 10 basic vowels. Don't forget si E tsaka si I sa dulo. Okay, yan na yung 10 basic vowels natin. Tip lang namin sa inyo guys ay repetition. Dahil based on scientific studies, through repetitions, mas nare-retain sa long-term memory natin yung isang bagay na nauulit-ulit. Even kahit purposefully mo gawin yung paulit-ulit. So, ulit-ulitin mo, kahit makulitan ka sa sarili mo, tingnan mo yung penmanship mo, mas mag-i-improve. And at the same time, of course, yung pagbigkas mo, mag-i-improve. And ma-retain sa memory mo. So, repetition, 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 repetition. Okay, tama na. Move on na tayo from repetition. Now, it's time to read and write short words. Wow! From writing and reading the 10 basic vowels, punta na tayo sa writing and reading words composed of vowel sounds. Pero you must know na ang isang syllable na may vowel sound lang ay hindi pwedeng vowel character lang tulad yung ginawa natin kaninang yung mga sinulat natin na 10 basic vowels. Hindi pwedeng sila lang ang meron sa isang syllable. Ang isang syllable sa Korean writing ay composed of an initial sound letter. So, let me make a diagram for you. Although this is not my skill. Hindi ako marunong mag-drawing. Stick man lang kaya ko. So, let's say, if we imagine a square. Wait, lalakihan ko po. If we imagine a square. Wait. Okay. So, meron kang initial na, what you call this, character. Okay, books call it initial sound letter. Okay, meron kang medial. So, lagay natin initial, and then medial, or nasa middle. Initial, medial, and nasa baba. See? It's not my thing. Drawing is not my thing. Wait. Okay. Final ang tawag dyan. So, nasa dulong. Final. Final sound letter. So, actually sa final sound letter, it could be 1 character or 2 characters. So, maximum of 4 letters in a syllable and minimum of 2. So, hindi pwedeng isang character lang ang meron sa isang syllable. Okay? So, again, hindi pwedeng isang character lang ang meron sa isang syllable. Minimum of 2, maximum of 3. So, meron kang initial, sound letter, medial, o nasa gitna, and then final, sound letter, could be 1 or 2. So, maximum nga ng 4 characters sa isang syllable. So, why am I saying this? Kasi yung isang word, or isang syllable, ang isang syllable na isang vowel sound lang cannot be written na mag-isa lang siya. Hindi pwede yon. And speaking of initial sound letter, kailangan lagi siyang consonant. Walang initial sound letter na vowel. So this is always a consonant. And then the medial is always a vowel. Okay, and then final is always consonant. So consonant ka mag-umpisa ng syllable mo, and then there should be isang vowel. Maximum of 1 vowel in a syllable. Okay, so again, bakit ko sinasabi ito? Because if we are going to write a syllable with only 1 vowel sound, for example, we want to write example, uyu, yung sinabi nga natin kanina, uyu. So, paano nga ulit sulatin si uyu? If you will review your writing dyan sa papel niyo or whiteboard. So, si uyu would be isang u, isang u. Pero nga, sabi natin, hindi pwedeng vowel lang na character. So, anong gagawin natin? What's the solution? Madali lang yan. Kapag ang isang syllable ay vowel sound lang, meron tayong circle na gagamitin. Okay? Yan ay isang consonant. Consonant, pero wala siyang sound. Okay? So, it's null. Wala siyang sound. Nada, zero, wala siyang sound. Yang bilog na yan. Okay? U, U. So, wala tayong narinig na ibang sound, diba? U, U lang. So, kasi silent. Silent itong bilog na ito. Itong circle na ito. So, kapag nakita natin siya sa left or nasa itaas ng isang vowel, ay mute siya. Silent lang. Walang tunog ang circle na ito kapag nasa itaas or nasa left ng isang vowel sound. Okay? So, ito is how you write uyu, which means milk. Okay, so other examples. Sulat pa tayo ng other examples na mga words. So, para bang nagdo-drawing tayo, like parang tao yung uyu ah. Next is child. How to say child how to write child. So, it's actually, so how do you read this? We cannot read this kasi wala pa tayong circle. We cannot read this. Kailangan meron tayong circle na mute. Okay? Ipa-perfect ko lang yung circle ko. Okay. So, I hope you also monitor your penmanship. Okay? So, A, E. A, E. It means child. Repeat after me. Ai. 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 Okay? Next is cucumber. How to write and say cucumber in Korean. So it's pero again, circle. Dahil vowel characters sila, pero we cannot write them without this circle. It's oi. Oi. Cucumber. Cucumber sa burger. Cucumber. Okay? Oi. Oi. Okay, how about tooth? Ngipin. It's yan siya. E. Ngipin. E. E. That's tooth. Also, E is also the number 2. E. It's also the number 2. Il, E, sam, sa, o. E. And the number 5, so ito ay 2. The number 5 would be, again, top to bottom, left to right. Top to bottom, left to right, and ayun siya. Actually, una muna yung circle. Sulatin nga natin ulit. Yan. That's O. That's the number 5. O. Isa lang na O. O. That's the number 5. O. Okay. Next, si Uyu. Uyu. Let's repeat si Uyu. 2 syllables. Uyu. Circle first, and then U sound. Circle first, and then the U sound. Top to bottom, left to right, or left to right, top to bottom. Uyu. Uyu. That's milk. And then, how to say fox. Fox. Yo. U. Yo. Yo. Fox. Wait. Sulat ko po yung fox for our reference video. Fox. Yo. 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 Oh, how to say ouch? How to say ouch? Sulatin natin how to say ouch. So it's okay. Look at your writing materials and how do you read this? Please read by yourself. So that's yeah. Yeah. So that's how to say ouch in Korean. And then here's a toy. How to say yo-yo. How to say how to write yo-yo. Yo-yo. Yo-yo, yung toy. Okay, review nyo yung writing material nyo. How to write yo-yo. Wait. Yo-yo, yo-yo, yo-yo. Okay, so that's it. Now you know how to read and write the 10 basic vowels and also some words. Congratulations! After this video, marunong na po kayong magsulat, magbasa, and meron na kayong kumbaga ay bangko na Korean. So, congratulations again. Chukahayo. And that's it for this lesson. So, may basic vowels. Bakit may iba bang klaseng vowels? Well, you will know that in our next video. So, thanks, and thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us here on Smart Studio. Annyeong!